Welcome to Tier Fun! I'm Andrew, your guide through Modern, and today, in the spirit of playing decks I have played in the past on my stream, YouTube channel, whatever, we're bringing back Huntmaster Flash, one of my favorite decks I've played on stream. The reason I haven't played it more often, besides, just testing out other things and the usual what have yous, is that I was holding out until I had Tarmogoyfs to play it on stream again. But alas, I still do not have Tarmogoyfs. It's looking like that's going to be a Christmas present to myself, so we've got a bit more time until the Goyfs come. But I very much wanted to play this deck again. So instead of Goyfs, I took out the Nimble Obstructionists for 2 Tireless Trackers as just another threat that needs to be answered. Tireless Tracker also has the benefit of drawing us cards, and that having a good card draw engine really helps keep the Huntmasters flipping. So I'm actually pretty excited to test these out as well. I was even thinking about going up to like 3 or maybe 4, but I like Pestermite's utility. We don't combo with it, but there's always the chance that someone's going to respect it as a combo piece and treat it as a kill on sight creature, which is great because our entire deck is kind of built off of it's a value deck, so much so that I might actually want a Eternal Witness in here now that I'm thinking about it. I think we're going to run it as is. Witness maybe is a better sideboard card, but double green's kind of rough for us, actually, so that's why I didn't have it. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I'm not running Eternal Witness. So I'm not running Goyf because I don't have them yet. And I'm running Eternal Witness because double green is a little rough as currently constructed. I can definitely see a build with Witness, main deck more than likely, just as another value engine. But for those who don't know, essentially, this deck is all instants minus the Huntmasters, the Trackers, and the Thundermaw Hellkite. So we're able to play on our opponent's turn, so we can control the flip of the Huntmaster. It's all about doing that Huntmaster dance. Just accruing value through that is the main way this deck wins. We also have the out of eventually drawing a Thundermaw Hellkite, which can end the game pretty quickly. It's also really good against clearing fairies or 1/1 or Lingering Souls tokens. It's got some utility there as well. It also happens to be one of my favorite creatures printed in Magic, so there's that as well. The sideboard is pretty much spot card for card. I think he had 3 relics, and I'm running Tormods and a relic because I like to diversify. But Gerard Fabiano played a Teamer mid-range deck with 3 Blood Moons main. It was kind of similar to this, actually. There's Tarmogoyfs, Jace Prodigy, which is another card that I think would be pretty good in this deck, and Blood Moon main deck, as well as 3 Relic of Progenitus. So it's more of a controlling list than our list. We're kind of essentially strictly tempo value, while that was more of a mid-range deck. I like the sideboard though, so I borrowed that. But yeah, it's also Gerard's deck is a deck. Once I get Tarmogoyfs, is a deck I'm going to be trying out as well. So come the end of this year / Christmas, we're going to be getting all up in that Tarmogoyf / Teamer midrange life. But for now, we're rocking this. Also, I'm running Harvest Pyre instead of the main deck Roast, just because it has more utility. Besides Snapcaster, we don't use our graveyard, so we are pretty good at filling it. So I figured that was a good get. I guess this is a pretty good hand. Should be a pretty great hand, as long as we're not playing against Storm or something. Even then, Lightning Bolt's pretty good. Horned Baboon. I feel like I might have played them in practice earlier, but I don't remember what they're on. We're going to lead on Misty, giving us the option to fetch a Steam Vents for turn 1 Lightning Bolt. Let's see though. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna see We're gonna see if we want. We should maybe fetch and bolt before, but I'm kind of. I want to see what my card is. We don't have to bolt here. Island. Okay. In that case, I am going to bolt. If it was something I didn't want... Ooh, do we want to get our green source? No. Wooded Foothills probably going to get that. Anyways, if it was a card I wanted to keep, I was okay taking 2 there and just bolting it next turn. Might have been the right play anyways, since I'm taking 2 regardless, so that gives me an extra out to potentially draw a card. But this gets the bolt in the yard. I think I'm going to play Wooded Foothills, because depending on what they play, I might just run out the Snapcaster to block. The old Ambush Viper, if you will. Goblin Guide. Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna Ambush Viper. This Lightning Bolt has Goblin Guide's name on it. And we will fetch if it's something we don't want to draw. Well, there's our forest. Okay. Well, Goblin Guide's giving us the cards, doing work for the good team, the good guys. Let's see what they play. Nothing. Oh, that's great. That's really great. So because we have the mountain, I suppose I'm going to get Breeding Pool here. Build this up to, oh boy. Build this up to Cryptic Command mana. So we're definitely snap bolting. Next turn we're just going to jam Huntmaster, and then we're going to ride the Tracker. We could also just play Tracker, but I think I like snap bolt better. They knew we drew the forest. I think they also know about this mountain. So, bonus, they've been missing lands. Downside, they have at least 6 burn spells in hand. Maybe 6 creatures. Hopefully. 6 creatures would be... Actually, it'd be easier for us to deal with right now. Oh, this isn't burn. Interesting. So, I think this is one of those... crap, I'm going to forget the name of the card. But kind of an artifact minor combo deck. Let's see what we draw here. We're going to just block Snapcaster and Bolt the Pest. Block with Snapcaster and Bolt the Pest. Huntmaster, great. And then we can Huntmaster and Huntmaster. Bingo, bango, bongo. Let us block. Man, I had a little bit too much coffee this morning, and my heart rate is like through the roof right now. Any little bit of like adrenaline is like kicking me up. So be on the lookout for accidental misclicks today, and like potentially accidental hyperfast talking, because I am feeling a bit buzzed. Okay. So they know about Huntmaster, but they don't know that this is the first Huntmaster, and this is the Huntmaster they saw. So this deck is going to want to, I assume they're going to have stuff like Shrapnel Blast and Kuldotha something. Kuldotha Rebirth, I believe. I think that's a 1-mana token creator. So they're wanting to go wide and probably Bushwhacker us, and they also want to... They're just a very aggressive deck. So Huntmaster is going to be real good here. It's kind of like a mashup of goblins and not Atog, but like imagine if... Yeah, kind of Atog, except they don't have the titular Atog itself. Okay, we're not going to play any of these. We're going to do, well, I suppose I could play Tracker. Well, let's attack first. We're definitely attacking. I do want to flip this Huntmaster. Yeah, we're just going to flip the Huntmaster. No, we're not going to flip the Huntmaster. We're going to play Huntmaster. It's a little less... I mean, it's more value in the long run. I should have played this island and left up red for Lightning Bolt. But I'm not even going to bother bolting. There's nothing There's nothing I think we're worried about next turn. And I want to save the fetch land for Tireless Tracker if things go real sideways. But I don't see us losing right now. They have 2 lands. If they have Pyroclasm, then I can see us losing. They could also be running Whip Flare for all I know, main deck. I don't think this list is standardized. You see it every now and then, though, so it's not something... It's not really rare. Interesting. Yep, Kuldotha Rebirth. So they get 3/1/1 red goblins. And we'll see if they have Goblin Grenade or something here. Signal Pest. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn for opponent. I kind of do wish we had Lightning Bolt up now, because I don't want to play it on my turn. Oh, they didn't attack. That's great. So now we get to get rid of both Signal Pests and Lightning Bolt something next turn. Oh, boom. We're not worried about the tracker anymore. I think we attack in with these wolf tokens. I could attack in with Huntmaster, but I don't... A triple block, like, there's no reason. We're gonna clean up their board next turn. I don't wanna let them... I don't want to give them a single chance to remove it. Okay, so get rid of the pests. Huntmaster is so good against creature-based decks. It's insane. 1. Oh, target opponent first. Target creature. And flip again. I don't think we want to always yield. Opponent creature. Okay. The question here is, do we want to... I suppose it was actually correct to Electrolyze and Lightning Bolt away their tokens so they couldn't Goblin Grenade us. But I mean, they need 2 Goblin Grenades, and then on top of that, then they're out of all their goblins. Like, it's not looking good for our opponent. You do want to respect the deck, because it is very potentially explosive. Also because of Goblin Grenade. I'm assuming they're running Goblin Grenade. They might actually not, but I'm assuming they're running it. I'm hoping they show me, so then I know without a shadow of a doubt they're running it. But because they run Goblin Grenade, we're going to keep in remands. Usually against an aggressive deck, we probably wouldn't. Interesting. So 4, 8. So we get in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're just dead here, so I'm not gonna bother. I could have flipped my Ravagers over, but I just want to end this game. I don't think there's anything for 2 red that punishes us here, but Modern is a very big format. Yeah, all right, we got it. Okay, so we are looking for sweepers. Ancient Grudge? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it looks out. I don't think we want Roast. I don't think we want any of this other stuff either. These are our cards we're concerned with. Thought Scour is an easy cut. Thought Scour is in there just as another 1-mana instant speed draw spell. It also stocks 3 yard for Harvest Pyre and Snapcaster. Is it Charm? Probably is just good enough. I don't think we need Dismember. Spell Snare. What are their 2 drops? I think not much. And we'll just run it back like this. I think that sounds good. We have 2 sweepers, and then if they go heavy on artifacts, we have an answer for that too. Harvest Pyre in just as another removal spell. Is there a reason I'd rather have anything else over it? The spell, maybe? But nah, And we don't want Ceremonious Rejection. All their artifacts are like, it's like Affinity. You do want some with Affinity because they're later, but they're all very low. They're lower impact than Affinities. This hand looks great. Like, with this deck, it has the explosiveness of Affinity. They're all 0 or 1 mana cost artifacts, but they don't have the payoffs that you want to get with Affinity. And that's why Ceremonious Rejection is good when you're playing against Affinity, because you can get... Ooh, yeah. Do we want another one? I think so. I mean, maybe we don't. The thing is, they're going to get to Kuldotha... Oh. So they kept a no-lander. They're going to get to Rebirth. I'm tempted to just... Let's play it safe. Let's get the Misty and pass. I was tempted to bolt, but we have 2 Ancient Grudges, which don't have any other targets beyond their 0 and 1, their artifacts. Okay. We'll take 2 here. I'm going to get a Breeding Pool here, because we do have Cryptic still in our deck. It's another card I could have taken out, I guess. Interesting. Their hand must be quite good to keep a no-lander. Breeding Pool. Oh, that was almost our first misclick. Misclick counter. Almost. Ooh. This is good here, too. Yeah, we're gonna just shock. Go about our business. We are lower on life than I'd want to be. So that's something to look out for. Oh, no. So I'm assuming we're getting Rebirthed here. Oh, Goblin Guide. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to bolt then. And next turn we'll just Staticaster. And then we have, if they end up playing any artifacts later on, we have answers. I think I'm going to Staticaster on their upkeep. Nah, I'll just do it on my turn. We're getting an island here. I don't want to give them any outs. I want to minimize the outs that they have to dealing with this. Like if they have sudden shock or anything. I mean, if we do it on their upkeep, they don't have a response. But so we do it now. They can't block. I think we still do it. I'd rather get over. I mean, this answers Rebirth anyways. So we're open here to a haste creature attacking us. I'm assuming their hand is Goblin Bushwhacker and maybe a Kuldotha Rebirth. And then a couple other probably burn spells. Legion Loyalist. Another Staticasterable target. So if we had left it untapped, we could have blocked this and got rid of the other ones. But then Kuldotha Rebirth gets us. Yeah, we're just going to pass here. We have Snapcaster Bolt, double Remand. We're going to, I think, my game plan here is to Snapcaster Bolt, because we just need to start dealing damage, putting a clock on them. Let's see what they got here. Okay. So if they have a land here, we're not afraid of Rebirth anymore. We probably weren't afraid of it earlier. I think I could have played a little less cautious. Might as well. 2 gut shots gets us, so there's no reason to block, I don't think. And then we're just going to snap bolt that. Just to get a threat down. These 2 Ancient Grudges are currently sitting dead in our hand for the way we've played this game, but they're providing us a whole lot of insurance. Oh, that's a great draw. Okay. So now we can double Ancient Grudge or double Remand next turn. I guess Remand is just infinitely better than Ancient Grudge at this point of the game, considering they only have one land. So it's unfortunate this deck has kind of stumbled in game 2, because it's a pretty sweet deck, and if you haven't seen it get played, it's pretty explosive. But this is the other side of that coin, is that if your opponent's able to deal with your initial outburst, it becomes, there's not many. They have a lot of reach. Ooh, okay. Not a Remand target, but they don't have a lot of ooh, Contested War Zone, yeah. So that's another great card. That's a good draw for opponent. It has a lot of reach, but it doesn't have any card advantage really. Interesting. Shrapnel Blast. Oh, I think they knew about the Remand. Shrapnel Blast plus Remand equals GG. Oh, that feels so good. What is that, a 1, 2, 3 for 1 right there? Yeah, Remand is really good against Shrapnel Blast. All right. That will elicit a concession from probably 9 times out of 10, a Remanded Shrapnel Blast. One of the best feelings in Magic. Let's get back in there. Flash it up. Get some good victory water. Always good. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, folks. Especially when you've had like probably a liter of coffee. I drank way too much coffee. It's like, you kind of see like, oh, no, it's not that bad. But I wouldn't be operating on anyone today. My hand's not that steady. Salty little Selkie. So I'm thinking Merfolk here. That's my guess. Yeah, that sounds good. Got all of our colors. Got a lightning bolt. We're gonna lead on Mountain because of aforementioned lightning bolt. Lightning bolt's got some good art. Bolt Snap Bolt, Pestermite, Blue Green Merfolk, Aether Vial. Damn. All right, well, Pestermite's pretty good against Aether Vial. We're gonna play Breeding Pool tapped. We don't really want to do anything else. And conserving our life total against Merfolk is very good. So I don't like bringing in Ancient Grudge against Vile decks, so we're probably not going to do that unless they show us more artifacts. Mutavault. Let's see if they play anything here. Huntmaster is going to be pretty good. The sad part is we have islands, so their island walk is going to be great. I think we want to burn this anyways. Aether Vial, okay. I suppose we could Snapcaster block and then bolt it. Bolt something else. But let's be mana efficient. See a Merfolk, burn a Merfolk. Let's not get too tricky. Spell Snare is pretty good. Yeah. We're going to just slam Huntmaster next turn, so hopefully we can deal with a threat or two this turn, on turn 3. Ooh, interesting. So this is probably, I hope it's just Curse, hope it's not Curse Catcher. Okay, Q-Mana Speaker. They don't have an island? That's really funny. They'll have another Merfolk soon, though. If they don't play anything pre-combat, let's just see. Well, I mean, we're going to wait for combat anyways. But I might just throw out the Pestermite here. tap down the Aether Vial. We'll see. If they play a 2-drop now, I think I'm going to Master of the Pro. So they have a Lord, which they're going to Vial in. In that case, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna do it this way. We're gonna let them Vial in their Lord. They can't attack. Well, I suppose they can attack because of the Island Walk. So next turn, we're going to flash in Snapcaster Mage to hopefully blow them up. We're not going to do the Huntmaster plan. Yep. Snaring Silvergill is pretty great. It's their card advantage engine besides Aether Vial. Obviously, you'd rather snare a Lord, but this is fine too. Punish them a little bit. Wow. Wow. So they just conceded? So they... Dang, that's great. That was a great Pestermite. Oh. Oh, man. All right, so opponent really didn't want to play against blue-green. So that might have been a concession just to the to our deck type. They might have been expecting us to be twin. So play Pestermite in your blue-red decks because people might just concede. But yeah, they didn't know our hand, but our hand was pretty great against what they were doing. All right, this is interesting. We need a red source. Desolate Lighthouse kind of wrecking us here, but I think we're all right with Opt. And we have double Huntmaster. This is like probably a C keep, but I do like it. If this is Serum Visions, it's way better, obviously. But opponent mulligans, so okay. Like any land allows us to opt. Any fetch land in this hand is very good. I like it. We have 21 lands left in the deck, with seeing 2 cards with opt plus our draw next turn. I think we're very favored to get the ball rolling here. And we don't even need to get a mountain, because Snapcaster Opt will probably get us there anyways. Oh, man. I really like playing against Merfolks. It's actually kind of we're gonna play this untapped and pass. It's kind of a shame they straight conceded there to the value. Emeria. Okay, this is going to be a grind fest. We'll see what brand of Emeria deck they are. But, ooh, yeah, keep that on top. But I like our odds. If they're kind of just the, if they're the just creature Emeria value deck, this is a phenomenal matchup for us. If they are the Sun Titan enchantment-y, control-y, prison-y deck, that's a lot of E's. It's a little worse for us, but we do have Cryptic Command. So it's not all doom and gloom. Either land we play lets them know that we are Teamer, so I'm okay just playing Sulphur Falls. They can Ghost Quarter us, but that doesn't take us off of any land. And we can save the Lighthouse. These decks that run Emeria usually have some sort of land destruction as well. Opponent, okay. I was about to say opponent is taking their sweet time, letting us draw. But they let us. So we have an option here for next turn, depending on what we draw. We can Snapcaster Opt or Tireless Tracker. And if we draw land, I think I'm good. Squadron Hawk. Okay, so I'm thinking this is the grindier version. Not necessarily the enchantment version. I think it's the creature. Like, we gotta worship. Ooh, just one. We gotta watch out for worship and the like. But We'll see. We'll see. I'm not. This doesn't give away too much. I don't think. Okay, we drew a land, so I'm going to. So next turn we're definitely Huntmastering. So let's play Tireless Tracker then. We'll save this to recur a removal spell. So they have another Squadron Hawk in hand. They didn't get all of them, which means they're saving it for some reason. It's probably because they had 7 cards in hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if they get them. They're probably just going to get 1 again. Unless they have a land. They didn't get any. Interesting. So they only have 2 Squadron Hawks? To me, that should be... They either have... Well, they could have Hawks in hand, I suppose. No second land. Oh, that's great for us. So we get to double trigger Tracker. That's a mouthful. We're going to get an island here. I think our life total will eventually matter. And we have all of our colors. Let's see if they block. I assume they will. No? Okay, so they're going to try to kill us with Hawks. Well, brother, have I got news for you. Once I tap correctly. We got value coming. Alright, Huntmaster's going to take care of their Squadron Hawks, or their creatures. Yeah, so they had other Hawks in hand. They probably have all 4. Yeah, might as well attack. No blocks. Alright, Tracker plus Huntmaster equals combo. Oof, that's a good draw too. Let's get in there. Would have liked the land, but... So we could jam another Huntmaster here, but I think we're going to be on... I think I'm just going to be on the Huntmaster dance plan. I think actually attacking with both of these was probably wrong, because then I can't attack with Huntmaster. Might as well block. We have so much use for our mana, it's insane. Let's get the one that stayed back. Kill the coward Squadron Hawk first. We could Cryptic here, but I'm not even worried. There's no reason to flip back, I don't think. Ooh, let's see what happens here. This is going to tell us a lot about their deck. Ooh, Oblivion Ring. Well, we could Cryptic this. I guess we probably should. I kind of wanted to let it resolve, but Huntmaster is kind of the way we're winning, so. Alright, so if it's whenever a single person, if a player, yeah. So it's not going to flip over. It gets to trample in. Yep. This deck's good. Am I right? Alright, so they're going to be the Control the Enchantment version, I believe. So we do want Engineered Explosives. I also want Staticaster just as a good answer to shenanigans. Graveyard Hate is kind of good against Emeria, but I don't think we need to do that. Thundermaw is also going to be bonkers. So we want these two. Thought Scour. Spell Snare is actually pretty good against Squadron Hawk. I think Thought Scour and Remand are our 2 weakest cards. Harvest Pyre. It really depends. If they're running, because they could be running Life Gain and Serra Ascendant, and this is our only card that can remove Serra Ascendant besides Engineered Explosives. So I think I want to keep that in. I like the 2/2 Mana Leak split. Spell Snare is fine. Cryptic is great. Yeah, I think we're good here. Whew. My heart is pounding. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Lightning Bolt and a Huntmaster. I think we keep this. Sure, it's the old 5-land hand, but this card is just great. Sarah Ascendant is going to eat this Lightning Bolt, and we're off to the races. Could also eat this Dismember. Do we get Basic Mountain here? We're going to save these for potential Tireless Trackers. And we're off. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing. I guess we're not actually racing. Alright, opponent taking their sweet time. I don't blame them. Let's have a moment of silence for the Sarah Ascendant. And the moment has passed. Amaria. Okay. Let's see if they have another 1-drop. No 1-drop. Come on, Spell Snare. Okay. Mana Leak's pretty good. Suppose I could use one of these. Yeah, we'll get a basic island if we need to. It does make our eventual Tireless Tracker worse, but we have to draw the tracker first. If we had drawn it this turn, I would have just played one of these untapped. So things that I will dismember. I think we mana leak any Squadron Hawks, and I think we dismember anything else. The reason being is if Squadron Hawk resolves, it gets a whole lot better. Yeah. So let's not let it resolve. Let's get an island here. Boop. 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 Beep. Bop. Do you have double Simian Spirit Guide? No. Let's see if they have another 1-drop. Seems like they might. They're pausing. Nope. Just taking a moment of silence. Which, you know, you gotta respect the moment of silence. Here we'll just play Stomping Grounds tapped. I was kind of hoping to draw something else, threat-wise, in between now and Huntmaster. They kept 7, and their hand was... I think they just drew this Plains, so their hand is probably Plains, and it could have just been Plains only. Because, no, they let on Sarah. Ooh, that's a good one, too. That's a good one, too, to Mana Leak. So we're definitely going to dismember this. Give them the least amount of time to accrue more white cards. I'm also pretty glad I Mana Leaked that. Let's see, I guess they're thinking if they want to play something here. Or not. Boop, boop. I'm going to play Tireless Tracker if we draw it. So let's see what they reveal. And Hostilities, Ranger of Eos, Kami of False Hope. Ranger's going to be pretty good. Kami's not that annoying. And Hostilities is something to look out for. And they don't have a land, so that's good too. So that means this Huntmaster might be good. If it's not, if they do have a land, they can just answer it. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna play Tireless Tracker here. Playing Huntmaster post end hostilities is way better. They can play Ranger. Ranger's good. Yeah. Would love to draw Bolt. Let's see what else they get. So we'll know their entire hand. I'm assuming it's going to be Sarah Ascendant and another Kami. I kind of assumed it'd be double Sarah Ascendant. So we're going to get another... Oh, I guess we're not... I was going to get Steam Vents, but there it is. I guess we get... We'll leave the forest. I guess we'll get another island. We can get the mountain too. Oh no, we can't get the mountain. Yeah, we'll get an island. Lightning Bolt's great here. And not in hostility. Huntmaster. Okay. So I'm assuming they block if we attack. It's one less blocker. Yeah. Ugh. Nah, we're gonna hold on to that. Tireless Tracker. We can answer it next turn. So because we have another Huntmaster, well, no, maybe we should attack because they're just a land away from ending all of our hostilities. Does it get rid of artifacts too? No, okay. Nah, I think we're good here. Because we get to draw another land next turn. And get another clue, which is going to be great. No land, no land, no land. Alright, there's the land. Let's see if they end hostilities. I think they have to end hostilities here. So their hand is Sarah Ascendant, Kami, Ranger Vios. And we get to jam a Huntmaster into that. Seems great. They get to play all their cards, but that's not so bad. I think I'm actually going to I'm going to play this Breeding Pool untapped just so I can have something to do with my mana. Depending on what we draw. Nah, I think I want to start fetching clues anyways. Come on, opponent. Come on. Okay. We don't have any green instants, so let's tap like this. We could have Pestermited, untapped a land, right, and then played Huntmaster, but I like saving Pestermite. And they have already shown they're running sweepers, so they could just draw another sweeper. Oblivion Ring. Unfortunate. It's really good. So I assume they're just going to jam Sarah Ascendant here. Well, we're going to let this resolve. They don't know we don't have an answer, so they might play around Mana Leak or something. Interesting that they jammed Kami. Pestermite. Electrolyze, we're going to save it. And getting in for damage here is good. So that's what we're going to do. We don't want them to have 30 life. So they might sacrifice here, but that's just as good. I mean, they should sacrifice here, I think. Gives them outs to get 30 life. We can Cryptic Command to unsummon that Oblivion Ring. I don't know if we will, because that's not great, because then they can just recast it. Okay, so they're saving their commies. So they got rid of one commie. So we know their hands... actually, yeah, we know it's just Kami, Sarah, Ascendant, right? Or do they have another Ranger Vios? Ooh, Sun Titan. That's going to be good here. Sun Titan getting back Squadron Hawk? Maybe Sarah Ascendant. So we know this is the Sun Titan deck. So the hand's Sarah Ascendant Kami. And they're going to get 3 Squadron Hawks here. Yeah. So they're in position to outvalue us currently. Ooh, do I want to save this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can draw to an answer to that. I'm okay. We have a whole lot of card draw coming our way. Yep. Engineered explosives. That's great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm trying to think of what the best way is to get rid of the Sun Titan. I guess it's going to be... We do want to play this for 3 because we want to get back that good Huntmaster. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to pass here. Well, let's see. 2 to pop, which means... Yeah, no, we're just going to pass. We can tap down this Sun Titan, so... Or we're not going to do that, though, because then attacking was the best line. They're very far away from Emeria. They essentially have 3 planes here with this Field of Ruin. So we're giving them another Sun Titan trigger, which is maybe bad. What do they get back? Squadron Hawk? Martyr Sands? Ooh, Martyr Sands. Yeah. Okay, so we can't let that happen, actually. So we should have got in for 2. Tap. So opponent should be at 25. They shouldn't play any of their cards in hand because Martyr... I mean, they can play Sarah Ascendant, I suppose. Because Martyr Sands gains them more life. I guess they don't want to... Yeah, okay, so playing the Kami makes sense. Squadron Hawk, maybe not. Whoa, Staticaster. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this on their upkeep, actually. We could also draw into stuff. We have so many options here. So we do let them get back Martyr Sands with this line, but I think we're going to be all right in the long run. So 2 mana to pop this Oblivion Ring. Yeah, okay. So on their upkeep... Oh, interesting. Yeah. This might change things. We're gonna get a mountain with this. Yeah. So we only need 5 mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can tap 2 here to draw a card, but that doesn't do anything. So let's see. 1, 2 pops it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So I suppose we can pop a clue here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah. We could draw a Cryptic Command. Spellsnare is not bad either. We'll attack in with the wolf. Do we want to do that? No, we didn't cast anything, right? So yeah, we do want to pop this now. Well, it does get rid of our Pestermites. I didn't think about that, so I should have attacked in. Yeah, all right, we're playing pretty poorly here, but that's just the way it's gonna go. So we should have. The opponent should be at 23. But everything else is fine. The reason I'm doing it now, I wanted to do it on their upkeep, but the reason I'm doing it now is because it'll allow us to flip. So we get to get rid of. I think we want to do the Sun Titan, Kami, or Squadron Hawk. This is close. They do just get to get back whatever it is. So I think I'm going to do Sun Titan. We get to Spell Snare this. That's oh butts. Oh, opposite butts. That's great. So they get a Sun Titan trigger because I don't want to trade off my Ravager with it. I might though. Let's see if they attack. Oh, they get back Oblivion Ring though. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oof, not the best line. So they get to get back another one? I think that's fine, though. Because now their Sun Titan can't attack. If they want to get rid of my Huntmaster, they can. Yeah. I keep forgetting Sun Titan is amazing. Sun Titan is one of my favorite cards that I never play with. So I guess their hand is either triple or double. We'll see if they want to get another. They do. So get back Oblivion Ring, which means maybe they have another Sun Titan. Nothing we can do about that. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's fine. I guess that's why they got Kami. For some reason, I thought Kami was not combat damage. It was... Oh, please not another Sun Titan. Sarah, send it. It's fine. We get to ping it. So our best draws here are Huntmasters. You know, maybe I should have probably kept that Engineered Explosives. because it prevents them from playing future Oblivion Rings, but they're just going to recycle them. So maybe not. We're going to attack in here. Get a little tricky. There's no reason for them to block, but I think they will. If they don't block, though, we're in a bad spot. But I think we're in a bad spot anyways. Let's just hope they think we're getting risky. Yeah, okay, sweet. So, bip. Bop. And I think we've killed our Sun Titan here. Awesome. Let's see. They're gonna just Ghost Quarter us off of it, so there's no reason to fetch that. It gives us outs to drawing into it, or maybe they try to Ghost Quarter us off of another land and accidentally give us access to green. We only have one more Huntmaster left in the deck. Ooh, that's a good draw. Oh yeah, forgot about that. All right. I think this resolves here. We don't get Mana Tithe. And I think their hand is 2 Squadron Hawks. And then something I don't know. Ghostly Prison, okay. So we can definitely beat Ghostly Prison with our copious amounts of mana. And we're just going to get in. We have the mana. Essentially in a top deck war here. Opponent has some good draws left. Yes. We're going to leave this Misty in our hand. No, we're not. We're going to play it. No, we're going to leave it in our hand because they could Ghost Quarter it and then get our forest. So we're going to leave it until we draw something green. Opponent has 2 chump blockers that die to the Staticaster that they can't play. Oh, dang. That's a good draw. So now their chump blockers are alive. So, if I'd played ideally, I would have waited to pop this Engineered Explosives until we could deal with that Sun Titan. Opponent has Sun Titans to draw into, more Ghostly Prisons to make life miserable for us. We have good draws too. Yeah, so they're gonna play their 1 Squadron Hawk. I don't think they chump though, because they can trade for a wolf token next turn. I think that's better. So they shuffled their deck. They still searched. Okay. Thundermaw, praise the Lord. And we get to pay for him too. Hallelujah. 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 I was just thinking, what can we draw here? Like, we seem like we're not in the worst spot, but we're in the best spot. But Thundermaw Hellkite. Give it up for Thundermaw. Respect him. He's awesome. The John Cena of Magic cards. Can't see Thundermaw. So they're not playing their card, which is actually pretty good here. Storm Breath could attack through. Yeah, we win. Storm Breath could attack through their last chumper, but Thundermaw removes them. I do love me some good old removal. I'm kind of tempted. That was the 3rd game. I'm kind of feeling like crap over Hyper Caffeinated, but I think I think we're gonna try to get one more. We'll see. We'll see what it is. That second game wasn't necessarily. I mean, they conceded pretty early into it, so we'll try to give you guys one more. Yeah, basic punished, but I think we can keep this. Lead on opt or spell snare if for some reason they have Simian Spirit Guide. Simian Spirit Guide, Faithless Looting, Blood Crypt, Goroyo's Vengeance. That's the thing we want to spell snare on turn 1. I suppose I'd also spell snare. Ooh. So actually we might get the spell snare something here if they have an explosive hand. Affinity. This will be a good test. Mox Opal? Opal? This is the only time in the history of Magic I've wanted them to play something. Wanted them to play Opal so I could spell snare. Okay. They don't have another 1-drop. I assume they'd play that over that Springleaf Drum. So that's something going for us. Looking for Lightning Bolt. Pestermite's kind of good. I think we'll keep it. It gets to trade with one of their creatures. We get to play Fumarole here because we don't have anything else to do. Really want to get a plating. Essentially anything. I think actually we can probably let a Ravager resolve. Just because the rest of them are such big threats for us. Ooh, Etch Champion is real good right now, though. So our plan is to race the Etch Champion? Possible. Interesting, so they're not? Oh, Master Ethereum, even better. So now this Pestermite doesn't actually do anything. Unfortunate. If they play a 2-drop, we're going to Pestermite just to add something to the board. Maybe this Huntmaster will end up doing something. Oof. It's going to get better post-board, but pre-board we're pretty big dogs, it looks like. At least with a hand without Lightning Bolt. Okay. So we do get to trade for a land. Oh, they tapped the wrong one. Dang it, now we don't even get to trade for a land. Why didn't you activate the right one? It's hard to do online. You kind of basically always have to right-click. Okay, well, we're just going to tap their Master Ethereum. And they get to get in for 1. We were going to get to tap their Master Ethereum and eat a Blink Moth, but oh well. Yes, I would love to. Condolences if you hear the squeaky dog outside. Attacking for 1. We are at 19 though, that's good. And we'll be turn 4. We'll be at 21. We could also play Cryptic Command. Let's see. We'll see. So they don't have another 2-drop? Okay, because they don't have another 2-drop, we're gonna jam Huntmaster. We're weak to top decks, but we have to start adding to the board. Huntmaster doesn't even do anything good because of Master Ethereum. Whoa. We're not attacking. We're on block duty. We do have the tools here, though. Cryptic, Snapcaster Cryptic, Spell Snare is going to do something. Hopefully they don't draw it this turn. I guess their hand... What are they doing? Oh, no. That sucks. Okay, so now it's a whole lot worse. I was thinking their hand was 3-drop heavy, but it looks like it might just be Galvanic Blast heavy. Well, no, we can't even trade with this Blink Moth because they can pump it up. Okay, now they can't. So I think this opponent's probably a little new to Affinity. We'll see if they attack. They're wanting to pump up their Master of Ethereum, but you can do that in the attack step. Oh, it looks like they actually want to play something here. Interesting. I wonder if they activated it to conserve life for like a ink moth, not ink moth, or signal pest. It's the other one. All right. Well, we get to block. Well, no, we don't, do we? If it attacks, we get to block. But yeah, just minor sequencing things. Looking like it says like they keep trying to pay costs. They might have a Galvanic Blast in hand. Okay, so now... Oh, they do attack. So we do get to block there. Uh, 7-8. I think we have to... I think we're going to save it. So they're probably going to Galvanic Blast this Pestermite, and it's not going to matter. I would love to unsummon this Master and be able to deal with it on the way down. White. It's already... Okay. Okay. Ooh, Lightning Bolt's good. So 5, 6, 7. Let me just pass here. I think we can get rid of this Master. If we switch this power, it takes our land and our Lightning Bolt and our Wolf token, but we can get rid of it. The question is, do we want to? So Darksteel Citadel means we can't do it anymore. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we still can. I think it's probably still worth it. So let's activate. We're blown out by Galvanic Blast here, but I think they would have used it on the Pestermite last turn. And we have to get this off the board. I could have Cryptic bounced it, but then they can just replay it. Oh, wow, that was almost bad. I was trying to switch its power and toughness. Okay, so we're going to switch its power and toughness, hope there's no removal, and then bolt it. It being the Master of Ethereum. That weird energy-based artifact thing holding that real dumpy child. Look at that. Look at that poor Ethereum baby. It looks so duck. It looks like a weird duck. Sure. I'll let them do their thing. So let's see if they have really just Galvanic Blast. Galvanic Blast is good game. But otherwise, we just 3-for-1'd ourselves to get rid of that Master of Ethereum. And we're still facing a Well, no, actually, the clock is kind of diminished. It's really good for us they didn't attack with this Blink Moth. Now if we draw Huntmaster, I think we're back in it. It does take us off of Cryptic Command, though. So, I mean, it's not great, right? This line isn't great. But I think we had to do it. Sweet dog, please. Like the other option we had was Snapcaster Opt. Maybe get something. Ooh, okay. Well, I think we're pretty good now. If they just passed. Snapcaster Opt maybe into a Harvest Pyre. I think that's a little riskier than this. Okay, so we have Snapcaster Bolt and Spell Snare up. Spell Snare gets all their scary cards, which they don't have because they would have played in any of the previous turns. Oh, please just be 2. Yes, we'll get that one. Yeah, it also lets us Snapcaster Spell Snare in the future. They 100% drew that card. Otherwise, I would probably Bolt it because Bolt lines up well with it. Oh, did they not? Okay. Oh, that's good, though. We don't have an answer to it, though. I think we save our Snapcaster here. Nah, I wish I didn't. So we get it. They get it for 1, 2, 3. Gain 2 life. I mean, we have to have things go our way, but this is how it starts. We have a Snapcaster waiting in the wings. Hopefully, we fade a Cranial Plating here. Cranial Plating is great because, oh god, okay, thank god. Cranial Plating plus Etch Champion is essentially game over. So we have Bolt Snap Bolt to get rid of Inkmoth Nexus and Blinkmoth Nexus. This Etch Champion is going to get us eventually if they have Cranial Plating. Assume they're attacking. Yeah. Nothing we can do. There's a chance I want to just flip this Huntmaster and block Etch Champion. I think I'm actually okay with that because we're not dead to Cranial Plating, and we have Snapcaster, Spell Snare, and Cryptic Command now. So I think this is actually the line. Huntmaster is going to let us crawl back into this game. Rid ourselves of an Ornithopter. Yep. If we ever draw another Cryptic... Well, actually, on the end step... No. Okay, if we draw another land... and it's an island, we can line up Snapcaster Cryptic, I might end step Cryptic bounce this Etch Champion. I think they attack. We'll see. We're not going to do anything because, well, we could bolt this Blink Moth. Oh yeah, it has protection from all colors, so obviously I should have attacked. That was a punt. Do we bolt this? I think we're all right. I think we're okay taking 1. They didn't attack with Inkmoth, which means, well, it meant to me that I thought they might have had something. But we'll just Snapcaster Bolt so we can flip it around and gain 2 life. It does open us up to Galvanic Blast if that's what they have. I might Snapcaster Opt. That's probably a bit too greedy, though. So yeah, let's just clean up here. The way opponent's pausing makes me think, okay, they might have Galvanic Blast. But there's nothing we can do if they do have it. I mean, we could have held up Cryptic forever, but yeah, it looks like they do. It's unfortunate. I suppose we'll let them do whatever they're going to do. Yeah. Whoopsie-doo. It does mean this Etch Champion gets a whole lot better. And I wish we had Snapcaster Cryptic in hand, but we do not. Steam Vents. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can. So we're gonna bounce this Etch Champion end step and then hopefully mana leak it when it comes back. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that's good, so we can still Cryptic Bounce. This is actually great. So, counter return. Oh, right. So let's counter draw then. Etch Champion's so good. Yeah, we have to counter draw. Well, we can also just mana leak it. Do they pay? Probably. We could tap here, but we're on a 3-turn clock, and we're going to die if we don't find something in 3 turns anyway. I think I'd rather. Essentially, it's the same thing. Like it buys us a turn tapping, but so does drawing a card. I always like being more proactive. Interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're Snapcaster away from doing something here. Snapcaster. Oof. We're still alive to Snapcaster. We're still dead to... We're not dead to Cranial Plating. Because we can mana leak. And they can pay for it, but it does give us a turn. So they're holding back Inkmoth to block. This has been a good game. Oh, Etch Champion, why are you so good? Okay, so we're gonna bolt this. Vault Scourge. Well, yeah. I wonder why they tapped. They could have done some shenanigans there, but they didn't. All right. Fetch to thin. So Lightning Bolt wins us the game if they don't block. Huntmaster still does it too, I believe. Come on. Oh, dang. All right, kill ourselves. That's unfortunate. That second blast really did us in. All right, that wasn't so bad though. So let's bring in. I think we bring in rejections. Staticaster probably. I think Cryptic is too slow. I think we probably want Cryptic over any of these spells though. Thought Scour is definitely the most mediocre. Kind of like it. Cryptic is good. Let's see. What would we... I don't want too many cryptics, though, because we can just be dead. Staticaster really helps hold down the fort, so I'm fine bringing that in. Engineer Explosives is good as well. Not phenomenal, though. Roast, maybe Cryptic Command is better than Roast. I think we just want all the removal we can get our hands on, though. Oh, I didn't realize that we could just keep one Cryptic. I like having one. 2 would be cool, too. And Thundermaw is really good because all their blockers are probably going to end up being flyers. Do we want Tireless Tracker? We gotta put pressure on them. Yeah, I think we're good here. Hope to have Ancient Grudge, Engineered Explosives, or Electrolyze in hand. No! I think we keep it, though. Spell Snare is good. Opt is good. Pestermite is decent. It's not the best hand, but we can certainly mulligan into worse. What do we lead on? Misty? I think we lead on Island because we need both red and green. I don't really want to fetch for Steam Vents because I want, or sorry, Stomping Ground because I want to hold open Spell Snare on turn 1. I don't think Affinity is a bad matchup. We have a whole lot of removal. Okay. As you saw in game 1, like, Huntmaster's good. Our deck's good against theirs. I mean, it's not a buy, obviously. That's why we have Ancient Grudge. We don't need a second one of those. Okay, Cryptic's fine. Roast is good. Not great, but good. Roast is a good early answer to Master of Ethereum. Obviously, it'll grow out of range eventually. Sure. Okay. Roast isn't good against that. We're going to fetch that Stomping Ground now. Takes us off of Cryptic, though. Yeah, maybe we just wait. Okay, there we go. So now we can fetch fetch Island. Sorry, Forest. I think that's what we're doing. Saving Pestermite as a flash, as a surprise blocker. Turning a Pestermite into a removal spell is pretty good here. They might also be inclined to play a 2-drop pre-combat, in which case we get to blow them out. But we don't. Yeah. So I think actually the Signal Pest is the biggest threat here. Could be Vault Scourge, though. So we get rid of the Signal Pest, they're still attacking for 2 next turn. We get rid of the Vault Scourge. No, we're going to get the Signal Pest because we just eat it. We get to tap down this Springleaf Drum, I guess. With the way their hand's shaping up, I do wish I had that second Signal Pest, though. Or Pestermite, sorry. Getting my pests confused. They have Galvanic Blast. Barf. They did use it on a Pestermite, which is great for us. Now I really wish we had that second Pestermite. Wow. Alright, I guess Cryptic Command's where we're at. Tap, draw. Counter tap. We have so many good cards right now. We just got to draw them. Etch Champion. Any of our burn spells. So they're not playing anything pre-combat? Alright. I guess we'll tap draw. Could have unsummoned something, but I like... We have a lot of... We need to draw some answers here. These spell snares have not lined up well. Oh, dang. Was there... There might have been a... I might have let this Vault Scourge resolve. Yeah. This Vault Scourge didn't have to resolve, did it? I kind of forgot it was a 2-drop. Doi. Oh, it's bad. They have another? What are they doing here? White? Oh, they're activating Mink Moth. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, interesting. So they do have a 2-drop in hand. They didn't realize they did it at the beginning of combat. Land? Nope. Okay. I did something. Come on. Ugh. We'll just opt here. Thundermaw is great. Gets to wipe their board. It's unfortunate, but that we can't cast it this turn. But next turn it's going to do God's work. Family. Mox Opal, so they can play a 3-drop now. That was definitely their draw for the turn. They did want to play a 2-drop though. So maybe they still do. Looks like not. Alright, so 3, 4, 5 damage. We are at a low life. So we're going to be at 9. We will have Spell Snare up next turn as well. Yeah. I don't think we attack either. We'll see. Just a Vault Scourge. So yeah, this is a completely different game if I just Spell Snare that Vault Scourge. What a dummy I am. Maybe we do attack. There's nothing bad, truly bad, that can happen to us. Like we're just holding back that Ink Moth Nexus if we don't attack. Evaporate. Takes them off of Mox Opal as well. This is a great draw. Yeah. Feel the power. Feel the power through me. Welcome, Thundermaw Hellkite. Oh, dang. I forgot these don't have flying. They just act like they have flying. Okay, so we can't attack. So, alright, so the power, I felt way less power. Let's see what they play. Spell Snare. No. I can't Spell Snare that. That's gonna get us. So we could have roasted these things at any time as well. That's another thing to note. Really have not played well. Okay. So opponent should be down 5 less. Because I should have attacked last turn. So it should be at 13. Would still be a 3-turn clock. No, it would have been a 2-turn clock with this Pester Might. Yeah, freaking roast. You can roast Signal Pest. This has been an abomination of a game. I do not deserve to win this one. I'm letting them attack here so I can eat the Signal Pest. Let that resolve. It does make Metalcraft harder to achieve. Probably should have tapped this Opal, but I'm thinking about blockers next turn. They get us with Galvanic Blast anyways, but it looks like they don't have it, and unless they have another Signal Pest, yeah, I think we're good here. So we can't block that anyways, so let's crack in. Currently winning the race. Are we? No, I guess we're not. We go down to 4, they go down to 4, we go down to 2. Okay, no, we are winning the race. Of course, they have 5 cards in hand. Not today, good sir. We cannot fetch, though. Okay. So yeah, we had can they play something here? I guess they can. Not another plating. Oh, another 3-drop. Oh no, 2-drop. Okay. So we can bolt that. And we get in for 7. Now we're really winning the race. Snapcaster, please. I deserve it. I don't deserve it. Snapcaster. Okay. So they can block both of my creatures next turn. So I think we're just going to play... Conversely, we could play it on 2. And that means they could still get in 2-4. But I don't know. If they block, this is close. This is real close. So if we play it for 2, we are playing around. No, I think we have to play it for 3. If we played it for 2, we're playing around another cranial plating. Let's see. Or the rest of their deck, because the rest of their deck is bad. Arcbound Ravager would still be good. We could... Do we pop it now? I don't know if we do. I guess we probably should have popped it now. Yeah, I should have popped it. We get to pop it on my turn, though. So we can attack in. We could have taken them off Metalcraft, so maybe we do pop it. My reasoning is that I want to be able to attack with this Pestermite, if at all possible. No, maybe we should have definitely popped it on our turn. Because my game plan was to let them attack, but that leaves me dead to let's see what happens to Galvanic Blast. Do we just let ourselves die to Galvanic Blast, though? No, I don't think we do. There's no reason to. It does let them potentially play a 3-drop if they have a land. Oh, wow, that's a great draw. So they have to block here. And then we go up to 8. Okay. They don't block? Okay. Well, I think we were going to win anyways. But they could have blocked. Yeah, I think yeah, it's too late. I think they're new to either Magic Online or the deck in general, because you have to act. Oh, they have Galvanic Blast. Oh, they could have been able to remove it. So it's a good thing we blocked. We got rid of that. So yeah, we just play this Huntmaster, and we would go back up. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate for the opponent that Magic Online. Obviously, what they wanted to do was do this before damage, but you have to be very clear with your stops, or Magic Online hates you and forces you to lose. So yep, if we had spell snared that, we won that game on incredible hard mode. If we had spell snared that signal pest, if we had like roasted that, if we'd roasted the signal pest, which I thought had flying, or if we spell snared the Vault Scourge, we would have been very, very easy win. This is a great hand. It's got three great cards and the lands to cast them. Obviously, I'd prefer to have more removal in hand, but if we're not going to have it, having an Engineered Explosives is great. So they play a whole lot of 1-drops here. I will just pop this Explosives, but it is one of our few answers to Etch Champion, so I probably will be saving it. Let's see what they play next turn, but pretty tempted just to bolt that pest. We can lead on Mountain too. Mountain's a really bad draw though. We don't need lands. So let's see what they do. If they activate Blink Moth, we're just going to bolt the pest in response. Sure, we'll let that resolve. Signal Pest is more threatening, I believe. Do we want to bolt though? It's not a 2-drop I want to play besides Roast. I think because we have Roast, we should probably bolt this pest. I think we're okay though. We can wait. There's Roast right on time. So this is going to be on 3. So this is going to be our 3-drop. So we're going to Roast this pest. And we're going to do it saving max damage. Roasting a Signal Pest. I cannot believe I didn't do that. That's so funny. That's so funny. Alright, so they can play an Etch Champion, but we get to bolt it. We can bolt that as well. This is the reason. If we had a Snapcaster, I would have fired off this bolt last turn, but we have to trade our removal spells with the most premium threats we can, because our removal spells are really being taxed. And this obviously cannot. If this sticks around for 2 turns, we're dead. Now we get to fetch painlessly and slam Huntmaster. Even though this is our removal spell for Etch Champion, it's also going to be a removal spell for Cranial Plating if they play it. Which if they have it, they'll slam it here. It looks like they don't have it. I'm not too worried about these. This Huntmaster will clean them up. If they play another 2-drop though, I'm gonna 3 for 1. For sure. Let's get Breeding Pool. We do have a Forest in hand. And I think that's what we're gonna play. Is the Charm's good too. Alright, opponent. Hopefully you don't have another Galvanic Blast. So they can deal us 3 damage as the board currently stands, or they can deal 2 damage and 2 Etch Champion. Okay, that's dead next turn. We're just going to Galvanic Blast it after Huntmaster gets rid of a... sorry, we're going to... Is it Charm it after Huntmaster gets rid of a Signal Pest? Ooh, that's a good draw too, but when we see an opportunity to get rid of an Etch Champion, we're just going to do it. So we are going to do this a little tricky because they can activate right now. So we're going to wait. This gets rid of it anyways, so we're going to wait for them to activate. They can't attack unless they do activate. I'm definitely blocking though. Or am I blocking? So they activate, and then they can activate again in response. So we lose out 1 wolf token to tap them down for the turn. I'm kind of okay with that, or I am okay with that. It looks like they're going to lose on time anyways. I don't think they realized it had. Alright, so deal 2 damage. They had lost Metalcraft. But yeah, this is a game we were going to end up winning. Even if they didn't go down on time. Double Huntmaster, Engineer Explosives for anything bad. Huntmaster was going to get rid of anything that was horrible. Let's see what we would have drawn though. So they saved that. Let's go back. Probably do fetch. Well, I think I don't fetch. Oh, is it not going to let us draw? It's unfortunate. I really wanted to see what we had next so we could kind of map out the game. But yeah, like double Huntmaster, Engineer Explosives. If they had infinite time, I think we end up getting this. We do lose out on this wolf token, but this Ravager, we're going to get to play another Huntmaster, and that'll flip, and we'll be able to control their board. I think next turn I probably just play Engineer Explosives to threaten the Etch Champion. We're at such a high life total, we could take a few more hits too. But yeah, that's Huntmaster Flash. Like the deck, Tarmogoyf would be good in this deck, and it shores up a couple of matchups, chief of which being other Tarmogoyf decks, because we don't really have a good answer for Tarmogoyf. But the deck as is it's thoroughly playable and pretty good. I do like it. I like it a lot. And the meta is still weak to... I shouldn't say weak, but Huntmaster's still a very good card, especially in this metagame. It shores up a lot of matchups for blue-red in general, having that life gain. It's like P and Kieran Nalar feels great, but it's legendary. Huntmaster is, I would say, better in most matchups. It's not strictly better, because those colorless tokens are good against Affinity. But yeah, and it's also not legendary, so you can just keep slamming them and slamming them and slamming them and accruing value and all that stuff. I do think there is a version of this deck that runs Eternal Witness. Maybe 2. I only have 1. That's hilarious. So maybe just 1. I don't think we cut down on Huntmaster. We could cut down on Thundermaw and just go straight value, but I really like having it. As you see, it really helps you get out of certain situations. And having, you know, a repeatable, like having just 5 mana deal 5 damage, maybe remove some flyers is pretty good. I'd probably go down a Pestermite maybe to play this. It could go down an Izzet Charm as well. I think it's the least effective of all these. And Eternal Witness buying back a Snapcaster is, whoa, it's great. It's great value. But yeah, that's the deck as currently constructed. Pretty happy with the sideboard. Pretty happy with the deck. Honestly, like, I do like Tireless Tracker. Even if I played the Tarmogoyfs, I think I might try to find a spot for Tireless Tracker as well. Yeah, I'm still excited to try it out with Tarmogoyfs, but the deck is certainly not unplayable without it, and I still think it's very good. Yep, that's Huntmaster Flash. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful time, and hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. We'll be back again tomorrow with another vid. Oh, also the Twitter poll. The Twitter poll results were, I think, Commander and Legacy tied with Pauper a little bit behind, but combined it with the other comments I received. I think essentially it was a three-way tie between Pauper, Commander, and Legacy. As the other formats you guys are most interested in watching besides just Modern, which, you know, as always, Modern is going to be #1 on my channel. But I will be definitely expanding more often into Commander, Legacy, I guess, and also Pauper. So maybe I don't have another Modern deck in the pipeline for tomorrow. So maybe I'm going to play some Pauper tomorrow or Command. No, I'm gonna. You're either going to see Modern or Commander tomorrow. I haven't decided, so it's going to be a bit of an excitement, maybe. Excitement for you guys? Exciting for me. Legacy-wise, I'm going to start investing in more Legacy staples. But I think probably the first Legacy deck you guys would see would be just Burn, because it's the cheapest. And buying the Eidolons kind of helps me also play Modern Burn as well. So it's another deck we can play on stream. So yeah, probably the first Legacy deck, though. My tastes are definitely more along the lines of Omnitel, Show and Tell, the Delver decks. Even like just a random like Teamer value deck with Bloodbraid Elf and whatnot. I probably would play that as well. Just something fun. But in terms of the quote-unquote good decks, Show and Tell, Delver, Omnitel, maybe the Miracles deck as well, and yeah, that's where my interests lie mainly. But we will be seeing Burn because it's cheap and it's still pretty powerful. Legacy is a really fun format, and I'm excited to play it on stream, show you guys who maybe you don't necessarily play Legacy all that often, what Legacy has to offer, what new room of terrors Legacy is, because yeah, there's a lot of real nasty decks in Legacy. It's fun, really fun format. But yeah, Commander or Modern tomorrow. Yeah, so that's Huntmaster Flash. Deck's amazing. I think it is my favorite deck of all the decks we play. It's the one I enjoy the most playing, and every time I play it, I'm like, oh, why am I not always playing this deck? This deck's great. But yeah, Huntmaster Flash. Get it while it's hot, friends. We'll see you around. See you tomorrow. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bon voyage.